everyone. It is me, Vitiligo Whispers ASMR, and today we are going to be doing a highly requested magazine flip through and brushing video. And the magazine we're going to be reading, as you can see, is the New magazine, and this issue is dated the 28th of October, so this is our most recent one out at the moment. Now, as you can see, this magazine is pretty much all about celebrities. Now, to make this a real true magazine reading video, I am going to share my own personal opinions on certain aspects of this magazine, i.e. celebrity stories, things like that. I understand that not everyone is into that, and I'm sure you'll all have your own opinions, and that's fine, and please feel free to comment on your opinions below. And if you like my video, please don't forget to like or dislike if you feel that way. Comment and subscribe to my channel. I have noticed, and I had a message actually before we start. Someone messaged me saying they were unable to like a video. Now, I've never heard of that before, but I look back on all my videos and I can't seem to have one like or dislike, but there was likes and dislikes, so it's really weird. But anyway, here or there, yeah, comment, like and sub if you like me. Okay, let's make a start. Okay, so as we can all very clearly see here, we have Katie Price, and the title for her story is Katie's Exes Fight Back. Now, as some of you I'm sure will know, Peter Andre was one of her exes, Kieran was one of her exes, and Alex, another ex. I have my own opinions on this woman, and they're not great, I have to say, but we will go through that as we go on. So over here we have Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie, and it says Jen versus Ange inside their shock new feud, which again I'm shocked about because Brad Pitt's not with either of them anymore, but there we go. And then we've got Fern, another one that gets on my wig, sorry to say. I'm in therapy for severe paranoia. Well, there we go. And down the bottom here we have Cheryl's fury at Liam, and then underneath that, show some loyalty. And then in this top corner we have Summer, this lady here, on Expo Hollywood, who is, if you're familiar, from the Great British Bake Off, and she says, I wasn't after his money. Okay, dear. So, nice advertisement here for Wilko for Halloween. Very good. And we have, where are we? Yeah, so this is just the index. Tells us what's what and when's what. And, yeah. There is a bit there about Friends, but I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Friends, so I'm not reading that. My sister loves Friends, but it's just not for me. I prefer the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And here we have the Papped section, 7 Days with the Stars. And in true style we have Khloe Kardashian and her little daughter True, and it's got, this was taken on the 12th of October, and it said, looks like Mum's been treating True to some new toys. Yes, well, the Kardashians are another story in themselves. I'm not a fan, I'm afraid. as I am not a fan of this lady here, Gemma Collins. It just makes me cringe, I'm afraid. She's just not my cup of tea. I know some people absolutely love her, but for me, her and Arj and all that bull just gets on my wig. Honestly, she thinks she's always so hard done by. She wants to live like some of us, she wants to live like we have to and work as hard as we do. And then over here we have one of my ultimate lovely idols, Mr. Will Smith. And he was taken and papped in Shanghai. And the picture is Will Smith. You can't see it very clearly actually, because again I've done it deliberately with my camera, because I honestly don't think you can relax if you're looking at a magazine like I am now, because you're supposed to be relaxing, so I do the talking and you just do the listening. Okay, Will Smith, Shanghai, 14th of October. Well, that's one way to guarantee you'll win a fight. Will takes on a cardboard cutout of himself at a press conference. Bless him. And then we have the gorgeous Rihanna. Very talented young lady. She was taken and packed on the 12th of October in New York. She is wearing a beautiful white dress, and it says, "A white dress is always a brave move. We hope Riri didn't spill anything on it at the porcelain ball." Gosh, they come up with some stupid things, don't they, honestly? And then we have, oh god, right, I'm going to try and pronounce her surname, Emma Ratajkowski and Sebastian Bear McLeod, and they were papped in New York on the 13th of September, October even. Emily sorry, I was just trying to see what that said then. Emily lets us know who takes the lead in her marriage. Bit weird. Don't even know who they are. Okay, moving on. Again, I'm so not up with the recent stars and stuff. I just don't get time to even comprehend who everyone is, but there we go. And Lucy, I think it's McLembra, and she was papped in London on the 14th of October. Ah, bless her, she's pregnant. And it says the mum-to-be shows off her blossoming bump at a fashion event. That blue tuxedo dress is apt, given she's expecting a baby boy. Oh, bless. Then we have Chelsea Healy and Jennifer Metcalfe in Liverpool on the 15th of October. The Hollyoaks girls enjoy a night on the town. Looking good, ladies. And then down the bottom we have the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and they were papped in Pakistan on the 15th of October, and it says Kate and Wills swap the Bentley for a tuk-tuk on their royal tour. We hope it had air conditioning. Very good. Oh, sorry, my leg's in the way, I've just noticed that. Sorry everyone, put you off. And again, there is, oh my goodness me, they don't have to waste some time in this magazine. More papped pictures. I'm just going to go through it quick because I'm not going to go through all these. Cody Simpson and Miley Cyrus. Miley's a little bit of a loose cannon at the moment still, bless her. Katie Holmes and Suri, her daughter. Katie Holmes always looks so bloody miserable. Honestly, I know she was part of Scientology, but that's all behind her now, and she's still got a face like a smacked ass. Never mind. And then again, all the cast of The Voice. Amanda Holden. Oops, sorry, you can't see her. There she is. Carrying a load of crisps. And then Colin Farrell. Gosh, he's aged. And then Imogen Thomas and Ariana in Syria. Bless them. Okay, so let's get down to business. again, I'm sorry guys, but she gets on my wig. She just always looks so bloody unhappy and miserable. And you just think, my goodness, you've got all the money you could want. A gorgeous husband, lovely kids. And don't get me wrong, that's not everything. I know happiness is what counts, and if you're not happy, blah blah blah. But she has always looked miserable. The only time she looked like she was smiling is when she was in the bloody Spice Girls. But there we go, anyway, enough of that. Not wasting my time on that one. And the gorgeous Jennifer Lopez at the top. Right, now, let's get down to business. Okay, so this is the, what I would say, ruined herself, Katie Price. Now, for those of you like Katie Price, you might want to skip this part of the video because I'm sorry, there is just something about this woman. I used to like her. I used to think she was great, but she has just, I don't know. I mean, let's start with the surgery. I would rather age gracefully with crow's feet and whatever else you get as you get older and older than look like that. Surgery after surgery after surgery, and then veneers, and then this, and then that. And you can have all the money in the world, and you can have the best surgeons in the world, but trust me folks, looking at that, it doesn't always turn out okay. But it's just the way that she just flaunts herself about, and I'm sorry, I just can't be doing with it. And I think her exes have all had enough of her as well, which I don't actually blame them, because they are just, Anyway, let's read it. So it says, Katie's exes hit back. We're better off without you. Well, I couldn't agree more. Pricey has enraged her former husbands by claiming they're only famous because of her. Katie Price riled her exes last week by insisting they all make money off the back of her success, after ranting in one of her YouTube videos that they become Mr. Prices and are trying to be famous by doing paid Instagram posts and selling stories. On and off fiancé Chris Boyson hit back with a scorching Instagram comment. "Don't test me, mate," he wrote. "I'd never become a Mr. Price, thanks. I'll always be a Boyson." Personal trainer Chris, 31, went on to Insta. He's never been paid as a result of his romance with the mum of 5. I'm a respectful gentleman! ! I do the same job I've done since before I met ya. I done TV before I met ya, he added. I ain't done paid Instagram posts. I ain't sold stories, ain't tried becoming a model, and I've never become Mr. Price. Katie, 41, reassured Chris, who she recently reunited with after a fling with electrician Charles Drury, that she was not referring to him. It was the ex-husbands, as they all had obviously and absolutely nothing at all when I met them. But you, my darling, are perfect. Oh, please don't make me laugh. Honestly, she is such a... She wrote alongside a love heart emoji. Oh, bless you, Katie, how did you manage it? Anyway, but while she's cleared the air with Chris, New can reveal her comments have left her 3 ex-husbands fuming. Sources have told us that Peter Andre, Kieran Ayler and Alex Reid are all unhappy with Katie, saying that they were successful long before meeting her. Chart topper Pete, 46, was famous in his own right before marrying Katie in 2005, having a global hit singles including 1995's Mysterious Girl. Oh my goodness, I remember that. Pete's not interested in her random rants, an insider told us. He had 3 #1 gold and platinum discs and owned properties for years before he even met her. He thinks Katie's She blames other people for what's gone wrong in her life because she can never take responsibility for her actions. Couldn't agree more, Mr. Andre. And that's why he thinks she will never get better. Second husband, Alex, 44, who married Katie in February 2010 and split up with her 11 months later, is also said to have been left with a sour taste in his mouth. Alex was an actor way before he even knew who Katie was. Another insider told New he had no linking of what she was about and entered into the relationship blind of anything negative about her. He doesn't want to have anything to do with her anymore. Those days are strictly gone. He was also a professional cage fighter long before he even met her, and still has his own career, which is nothing to do with her circus. Oh, I love it. And a source close to third husband, Kieran, 32, says he's also annoyed as he actually had more cash in the bank before marrying her in 2013. And this is in the magazine, actually. It says it pisses Kieran off when Katie says things like this. Another source revealed he actually had a hell of a lot more money before he was with her, so for her to imply otherwise he's just embarrassing for her. Before he met Katie, he'd saved enough money for a mortgage to put a deposit down on a house. He had £60,000 in the bank. Then he blew it all on engagement rings for her. When he was with Kate, it was the poorest he'd ever been. He reckons he was drained of money thanks to her lifestyle. She wanted everything, and yet he gave up work to be a stay-at-home husband. Before he knew it, he'd be having to ask her for money. Our insider says Kieran is now working as a personal trainer, adding he's more content than ever since they split in May 2018. He'd rather live in a shed than be back in that mucky mansion again. So in that respect, he's a lot happier being where he is now, one source continued. He's not after fame or money off the back of Katie. He wants to get on with his life in peace and wishes she would just shut up and move on. Sounds like Katie might have burnt all her bridges. Well, everyone, what do you think? Am I wrong? Are these three gentlemen wrong? I think not. I just think I agree completely. I think she is desperate. I have seen reality TV shows with her in it, and her place is a dump. Considering she had all this money and everything, she lives in filth. And then you've got dear little Harvey and the kiddies, and it's just sad, really, for all these men to be in their lives, out their lives. And anyway, there we go. Katie Price. Okay. This is about Caroline Flack. I'm not going to read every story, I'm just going to cover them. Caroline Flack, the Under Pressure TV presenter, is praised for being honest about her struggles. So basically, I think she's been having a lot of problems, bless her, but I think she's making progress, which is good, and she's being open and honest, so that's really good. It's always good to talk, everyone, it really is. Now, one of the things we've been seeing a lot of recently in our papers and magazines is the Colleen and Becky feud. I find this a little bit, oh dear, I feel dreadfully sorry for Colleen. She has done nothing but, support Wayne and beautiful children they've given each other, and it's very sad, really, very sad. And he even went into the dirty and she gave him another chance again, and I just think, bless. But yeah, right, hold on, ladies. If you like Jake Quickington, you might want to look away now. This will get you hot under the collar. And this is Jake. Topless. I'm not sure I like that heart round his nipple. It looks a bit stupid. There we go. I love tattoos on men. Love tattoos. I've got 12. beautiful man, yes. For me, no. I like men with a little bit of meat on, because I just think that's just nice. So, enough about me. And it just says here on the title, I rate my personality higher than my looks. Very good, Jake, well done. Oh my gosh, he's taken up like 4 spread on the page. Oh god. I want to be a dad one day. I'm not getting any younger. Well, you never know, Jake. Oh my goodness me, how many pages have they given this bloke? Seriously. Right, he's gone. And here we have Cheryl Colvasini. I get confused with how many blooming names she's got now. Yeah, where do we start with this one? Cheryl Cole. Liam had a baby. Beautiful little bear, as he's called. It just says Cheryl's fury at Liam. Show some loyalty. The Geordie singer feels betrayed by her ex and is sick of biting her tongue. This lovely lady, it's a shame, it is a real shame, but she's so thin at the moment, bless her, she just looks gaunt. I think everything's just taking its toll on her. Shame, really. And then we have a little advert here for TU clothing at Sainsbury's. My camera keeps moving on the stand. I do apologise. Oh, look who it is. Miss Collins. Gemma warned, be careful who you get close to. Or should I say, sorry, I think I read that wrong. Gemma warned, be careful who you let get close. Mind you, same thing. Yeah, dear. I don't think I even want to read this. I think it's, yeah, we will just move on, I think, because, oh dear, my dog's about to start barking. I think I'm going to have to stop the video, and, yeah, hold that thought, everyone, I'll be back. It's okay, it's gone. That's fine, it's gone. Okay. Right. Yeah, so Gemma Collins, the reality TV star, reveals she doesn't have genuine people around her. Well, that really doesn't surprise me. And another TU advert for Sainsbury's. Now, I don't know how everyone else feels who's watching this video, but I think, and if you don't have a Sainsbury's, you won't really know what I'm on about, but TU is a brand for Sainsbury's and their clothes are so good. I've had clothes for my little ones from Next and everything, and these wash beautifully. So yeah, big shout out to TU. And here's Fern. Now, again, an opinionated whisper coming up here. I've got nothing against this woman, but her reality TV show, Fern and something or other, raising a 2-year-old, or can't remember, and then with her little baby and everything, yeah, it's lovely, but she on the clip, she's like, oh my god, it's so hard doing this, it's so hard doing that, and I've got to just get on with it, and I've got to do this, and I'm struggling, I'm this, I'm that, and I think, you're not the only single mother in the world, my love. I've been a single mother, I've brought up children on my own. Yes, it's bloody hard work, but I ain't getting paid the money you are. Sorry about that, everyone, that's my dog again. Lie down, Bella. So, yeah, I don't know, bless her. I'm sure she's lovely in real life and everything, but I just think you have no idea how hard it is for people who don't have what you have and they still have to get on with it. So, yeah, there we go. severe anxiety, and I know because of her ex, it is very hard, and I'm sure it is. But having severe anxiety myself, I don't think I want to be in the limelight as much as she is at the moment, because that's enough to give you a panic attack in itself. But there we go. Okay, so this is all the bits and pieces of relationship, who's hot and who's not. So red hot is Olivia Atwood and Bradley Dack. Tot is former Towie star Chloe, has announced she's given birth to a baby boy with her boyfriend Danny. Oh bless. Tot, actor David Tennant and Georgina Tennant are now the proud parents of 5 children. Wow, get on. Georgia, 34, shared the news in a funny Instagram post which showed David, 48, carrying their newborn baby home from hospital. Oh, bless. Red hot is Michelle Hardwick and Kate Brooks. Very good ladies, well done. Todd is former Emmerdale and Coronation Street actress Hayley, has welcomed her first child, a baby boy, with her fiance Adrian. That's Hayley Tamidon. And then we've got the not so hot, I'm afraid, looks like they may have gone their separate ways, Aaron Chalmers and Talia Otway. So they're not on anymore by the looks of it. And then we've got Liam Hemsworth and Madison Brown. Hot, hot, hot. Very good. Tot. Oh, baby bomb, baby bomb. Pussycat doll Kimberly has given birth to her 3rd child via C-section. Oh, well done, Kimberly. I do like her, she's nice. Very, very down to earth. Bless her. Yeah, there we go. And a little bit on the royals here. If you're not from the UK, I'm sure you know about our royal family, but this is Prince Harry, and his beautiful wife Meghan Markle, who is from the States originally, I think, and yeah, bless him. Bless him, bless him. Okay. I think I'm just going to go through this magazine because there's pages and pages and pages. Okay, so this is Keeping Up with Kerry, and as we can all see, Kerry is there, and again, she's another one I'm afraid I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, in fact, you know what, I'm not going to bother reading that. She just gets on my nerves. Pal's fears for Lovestruck Lily. As the singer reveals she's dating Stranger Things star David Harbour, friends worry she's moving too fast. And this is Lily Allen, and looks like she's very much in love, but her friends are quite concerned it's moving extremely quickly. Okay, so as you remember on the front cover, we discussed a lady called Summer with, sorry I should have touched, oh god, I don't know how to put my brush now, Summer, and linked to dear Mr. Paul Hollywood, our Great British Bake Off man here in the UK, and she is basically setting the record straight on the haters and the high life and what happened with Paul Hollywood. That is a lot to read. Maybe I'll do that in another video. And we have over here Thomas Brothers on tour. Then we have Stacey Solomon, and it says Stacey Trolls, tell me I have no talent. Dear. Well, I don't know why they can't leave her alone. She's just had a baby and just, you know, just leave her be, you know. I know it's hard if you're in the limelight and stuff, but yeah. My goodness me, folks, don't fall over. I have just found a picture of David and Victoria Beckham, and she's actually got a slight smile on her face. Victoria Beckham has revealed the secret behind her glowing, age-defying complexion, and it has nothing to do with pots of high face end. Sorry, God, what's the matter with me today? I can't read. With pots of high-end face cream. Drink lots and lots of water. It's key to keep your self-hydrated, the 45-year-old explained before cheekily adding, and I tell myself that it's really good to drink red wine. Sounds very sensible to us. Okie dokie. While we're on the subject of high-end anti-aging creams, I don't use anything. I think the whole thing of it is the only thing I ever use of anything is Nivea cream, and it's just the one you get in a blue pot if I've got dry skin patches. Because I've got vitiligo, I can't put much on my skin anyway, but friends of mine have brought really, really expensive anti-aging stuff, and I can't see no bloody difference. I'm sure it is working, but they've even said themselves that they feel it's a bit like, oh, have I wasted my money? But there we go. Okay, so we have Harry over here, and this is Harry Styles from One Direction, and it says, Harry, I felt unsafe in my own house. A homeless man who spent 2 months outside Harry Styles' North London home has been found guilty of stalking. Speaking from behind his screen in court, the former One Direction star, 25, said he initially took pity on Pablo Tazarganza Ario, but went to the police after his frightening behaviour left him feeling uncomfortable. Up until that point, I had never felt unsafe or uneasy at my own home, he explained. I'd never encountered this kind of behaviour before. We're glad you're safe now, Harry. And here we have the two of Good Morning, and it is Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby. TV's golden couple, Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield, are due to battle it out on the screen later this year as they will be hosting rival TV shows. Phil, 57, will be touring the globe and dishing out top travel advice on ITV's How to Spend It Well on Holiday. Meanwhile, his This Morning co-host, 38-year-old, will be fronting Take Off on rival channel BBC One alongside The Chase's Bradley Walsh, where they'll give members of the studio audience the chance to win a trip to Lapland. Nothing like a bit of friendly competition, huh, guys? She's another one, though. I'm sorry, she's on everything. Oh my goodness, never mind. And, yeah, there we go. Over here we have Sheridan Smith, and she is pregnant, and she is expecting her first child, which I think is wonderful. She is a brilliant actress. So good, so good. And then over here we've got I Cherish My Nights at Home with, that is just, right, okay, so anyone who doesn't know, this is Strictly Come Dancing, a programme that's aired in the UK every Saturday at the moment, and then it's basically where celebrities go and get some training and do different styles of dancing and then get judged every week, and then some stay, some go, and that's how it works. And as you remember from the beginning of the magazine, talking through it with you, this is about Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie, and it says Jen's fresh fallout with Ange. The actresses are at loggerheads again after Jen throws shade at Angelina. This is quite a lot to read. It's just a spat again. I'm sure you'd be bored if I read that. Oh gosh, it's more rubbish, Sam. Here we go, here she is. I want 2 more kids. Well, good for you. Happy days. Hope it works out for you. The guest list girls, all the gossip from this week's best parties. Again, this is just everyone and anyone. Who's everyone and anyone. And apparently over here we're ready for a baby. Olivia and Alex Bowen chat exclusively to know about starting a family and their new business. Very good. Very good indeed. And then we got over here some different style boots. Quite nice actually, I like that effect with the buckle. Very nice. them at Marks and Spencer's at £49.50. That's not bad. That's very good. And they've also got trousers, shirts, t-shirts, and costume jewellery. Okay, so this is Chic or Eek. This is the what we would call fashion side of the new magazine, different things. So you just look and think, oh yes or no. That for me is a definite no. I mean, Nicki Minaj has always been a bit eccentric, but no, even if I had 3 children, you wouldn't see me in that, I can assure you. That looks like the sort of suit you put on if you were going down the Great Whites. Chain suit. Not so keen on that either. It's all very... I find it amazing, all this stuff that's in fashion. Some of it looks so crap, and yet you see stuff in like places like Primark and it looks better than any of this. It's just crazy. Wild West, again, more styles and designs. Oh, it's all about the urban jungle on this page, guys. So as you can see, we have a selection of skirts, dresses, jumpers, play suits, long sleeve play suits, leopard dress, alternate top, boots, handbag, belt, trainers, skirt, and again a mini jacket. Over here we have a fur coat, bag, boots, a little takeaway suitcase, diffusers and reeds, jumper, and some more trainers. Wow, there's a lot of fashion. Nikki Hilton, again, a nice jumper with like a leopard on, and then some blue skinnies and some leopard flats, sunglasses, jumper, flats, all different styles of the jumper. So you got Pussycat Love, I think that looks like, I don't know what that is, a bit weird, and roses. Then over here it's all about the mustard, so this is mellow yellow, and again boots, headband, coat, dress, trousers, dress, dungarees, top, skirt, dress, shoes, skirt, heels, strappies, and handbag. Beauty File. Again, this is just giving you some tips and advice on things, tricks and tips. And it's saying here, for example, tips and tricks. Does your makeup sponge stain your cosmetics bag? EX1 Cosmetics, the Beauty Egg $12.99, comes with a cute compact case to protect your sponge and keep it dry and fresh. Good idea. Then we have nude, different styles of eye palettes and little sort of compact teas. And then we've got hair growth, skin saviour, and over here we got Beauty Sleep by Super Facialist. Now this is the more real life stuff, not really celebrity, but it says here for this lady's story, my controlling ex made me go shopping while I was in labour. Laura Wallace, 27, from Preston, thought she'd met the perfect man, but he was a monster in disguise. That's a lot to read. Again, I might just do a video on that story alone. Peek at their pad. So this is Amy Hart. Obviously Amy Hart's home. Very nice, very nice. So this is her home, and over here is telling you to get the look. So if you wanted things similar to this, you can obtain them from high street stores or online. And we have DJ Ashley James looking very, very celibate in a floral dress, strappy heels and a jacket. Looks very nice actually. Then we have Daniela Armstrong, 31, in ripped skinny jeans, a cross top in black and a pink jacket, and obviously a couple of pictures of one in the gym, one in a bikini, and then a feel good festival. And then another personal story. Every day I spend with my kids is a miracle. Oh bless her. Wow, we might read that one again one day. The problem is these stories are so big, you just can't do it. It's crazy. Montana Brown with an interview. The recipe of the week, guys, is the monster burgers for Halloween. So, this is spooky snacks are perfect for kids' Halloween parties. Very good. It's all from Tesco's. That's so cool, isn't it? The seeded burger buns with the olive eyes, cheesy teeth, and gherkins. It's really cool. Love it. Very cool. And I think now this is the problem page, as I call it, because it's for everyone's moans and groans, I think is probably the way to put it. And yeah, we have a beautiful picture here of Gail Porter. As some of you may know, I'm sure a lot of you know, she lost all her hair to alopecia in 2005, and bless her, she's still as beautiful as ever. She really is. And then a bit about Boston is booming. Very good. The Zone, Girl Power, and there's gorgeous Ricky Lake. And then over here we have Jenny Ryan, who shocked me actually, not last week, the week before, in Celebrity X Factor. What a voice! She sang Freddie Mercury's Somebody to Love by Queen. It was amazing. And then we got this woman here who says, I literally connected with Simon. Yeah. There was a, I can't remember who it was now. I think it was David Hasselhoff's daughter sung on there. Oh gosh, she wasn't much of it at all. Shame really that she wasn't very good. And then we got what looks like Mystique. And it just says, I'm not besties with Alicia. So that's the former Mystique star Sabrina Washington on turning to booze after the band split, and how she feels about Alicia Dixon now. I imagine they're probably quite envious because I don't see those two doing anything unless I've just been out of the picture too long. And then yeah, this is I've got stars here, which again I will do a video on that. I'm gonna do a video with card reading. I've got my own cards that I just use for messing about really. I used to, it's funny really, me and my daughter used to like pretend play, and she used to pretend she used to tell my fortune. Bless, it's very sweet, very sweet. And that, guys, I think is about that. And there is yeah, it's the newly married Real Housewives of Cheshire star Hannah Myra. Oh, let's see it. I haven't got my glasses on, folks. I don't think this is what's happening. And there's Penelope Cruz. Nice picture with a pussycat. Make us purr, don't wear fur. Well said, that lady. And then on the back, a advertisement for Very, where you can have up to 30% off selected toys. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another one for you. Until